Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. Today I've been playing a few games of Purple Luffy. So Purple Luffy has been one of the most hyped leaders going into this format after the bans, because well, he was completely unaffected. And Doflamingo was arguably his hardest matchup, certainly one of, if not the. So no Doflamingo, or at least much less, could mean that this is a pretty good format for Purple Luffy. List is mostly unchanged. I don't think there's much I would be adding to this. The past card they played, like Queen of Magellan, I just don't think they're worth it. It's the same old deck that's been for ages, but that deck is in fact pretty good. Here are some games with Purple Luffy. Purple Luffy Mirror. I'm going to take first. The hand's close to really good. Hand is close to really good. We've got the... I think we have to keep. We've got the Juro and the Sangoro, right? The Onami is... obviously pretty bad on 4. I probably won't do it, but we'll see. We'll hopefully get something good off the draw or the ramp that we can play on 4, of course. He's going with the Law. Grabs a Luffy Taro. Very nice. That's going to be important for him to see. We get a Giant. Let's just go... let's ramp first. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Farm 5. He's going to counter. We'll do this. Another Luffy Taro seems very reasonable for the turn after, so let's just grab another one and we'll end the turn. See if he swings 5 or 6. It's going to be a 5. I'm going to give him the Onami. Don't love it, but we'll hopefully find something to play off of this second Luffy Taro. Grabs a Giant off the Juro. That's nothing too crazy. Then goes another Law. We know he has the Taro. Gets a 2k Sanji. That's also nothing too crazy. Kid's kind of interesting, but it's definitely not going to be the play here. We'll do Fun 5. Get a card out of his hand. He's going to want to counter both of these, realistically. Gives us the Sanji. That's nice to get rid of. Takes that one. Interesting. Let's ramp up. Okay, nothing crazy there. Let's deploy this. Return that. Oh, the Sangoro. End the turn. So next turn, we can just draw a card with Sangoro to start the turn. And then from there, we'll decide our approach. Yeah, we'll take the 1k here with Kid. And then probably... I might take... no. No, definitely not. This is Luffy Taro, right? I mean, if he wants a Sanji and take out a Sangoro, he could. But yeah, I think Luffy Taro is always the best move. Does have the Sangoro. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And we get a Bon Clay. That's not quite what I was looking for. That's also not quite what I was looking for. Okay, how are we going to approach this then? So we can ramp up and play Kid. We could also just play, like, Kid. Not being able to remove any of his stuff is not perfect. We could play Bon Clay, Kid, and then ramp, and then we'll have one open for Giant. That's not bad. I don't hate that. Let's go 5 there. Let's go 6 there. Let's go 8 there. Can we get rid of it? That's quite nice, actually. So yeah, let's do it that way. I don't love this move, but it's interesting. It kind of forces his hand quite a bit. It's obviously not as good as Luffy Taro into something, but well, we didn't have a choice. This was the move. This is going to be Lin, I expect, and we'll put either Sangoro or Kid. We'll go no blocker, 2k. Yeah, we'll go 1 Dom for Gum Gum Giant here. No blocker, 1 Dom for Gum Gum Giant, 1, 2. We'll ditch the Taro, buff the Sanji. We draw 3k there. That's actually really nice. Assuming this is just going to be a 5. And then this is either Lin or Rush Luffy. It's Lin. He should ditch the Sangoro here to stop us drawing cards. But he could get rid of Kid and then get to swing 5. He could look at it that way. But I think the Sangoro is always the best choice. It's just a Bon Clay. I mean, I get it. It's a 9k unit. But I don't know. That doesn't sit quite right with me. We do have a lot of pressure here. Let's go 6, draw a card. Let's go 6 once more. Okay. Now let's clear the Sangoro. Now let's go 9 for Luffy. Turn 1. Turn 0 optional. Game 1 active. Then we'll go 11 into the Luffy Taro. Because he has no Don open. Do I want to swing with Kid? I kind of do. Let's swing with Kid. We've got quite a bit of counter here. And we'll end the turn. We should win from here, I think. You never know with Luffy, but we should be in a pretty good spot here. Yeah, let's go Gum Gum Giant. 1, 2. Ditch the law. Buff this. Resolve. And we draw another 2k. It's just incredible. He has another Linlin, but it's costing him like a lot, right? It's a lot of resources. He should ditch the Sangoro here. I think he should have got rid of it last turn, but he should definitely get rid of it this turn. And he can swing with a leader, and we'll defend character, take life, I think. What's the Zoro on the top? Surely that goes on the bottom. Surely that goes on the bottom. I'm going to take this one, it's fine. Yeah, okay. This should have been the Sangoro. He should have got rid of the Sangoro 100%. I'm going to start with 7 from Sangoro. Because we leave our options wide open, right? We leave our options very open. This should eat the Gum Gum. Very nice. Very nice. Now let's go 5. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. If we go 9, 10, 11. You can't counter that. And then we have 14. Which he can't counter that either. So this is guaranteed. 9, cancel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's guaranteed. Yeah, GG's. Well played to our opponent. Pretty good win there. Yeah, we just saw our curve. Our curve was, in fact, very good. And he went second, right? Yeah, I believe he went second in that one. GG's, let's move on. Oh dear, my worst enemy, Katakuri, is here. His hand's pretty good. We'll definitely keep that. That's a strong hand. So as long as they don't get too many... Oh, it's a Supernova build. Interesting. I've not seen Supernova Kata before. Well, what do we got here? Next time we're doing Zoro. Tempted to take another Luffy here. And then just take a... Yeah, let's take another Luffy here. Because we've got multiple things we can... Yeah. Sangoro's great. Yeah, going to take the Sangoro here. This is very strong. Very good start. Pass it over. And we don't actually need to ramp next turn, so if he just swings like 9, we can just happily take. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just take. No problem. Get the Uso Hachi. Another Luffy comes down. Whiffs on that. Wow, that is incredible for us. That's incredible. I'm tempted to ramp up and play out this Sangoro. Let's attack 5 to start. I think we're just going to go with the Zoro, though. Gives an X-Drake. Wow, protecting his life. I guess he's got a lot of these, the Wano triggers, right? That's what I'm guessing. Gonna just go with the Zoro. Take it slow. Sanji could be good. Don't think we need any more 2Ks. Probably don't need any more Luffy Taros, so let's just grab the Sanji. That could be nice. Then we'll end the turn. We go 7 on 5. And look at ours. It moves it to the bottom. Not sure what this is for 4. It's either Kikunojo or the Basil. Kikunojo or Basil. I'm going to counter this one, though, I think. That will take. We'll take one more. Yeah, Basil, sure. Let's go 5. Just hoping to not see too many triggers. No triggers so far. It's a good sign. Counters out of that. Let's ramp up. Luffy Taro. Don -1. Sangoro. Pass it over. Next turn, we're going to be on 8. We can do Luffy Taro Sangoro once more. We can pop one for Gum Gum Giant. We're still going to get to draw with Sangoro. Which is good. What is this Supernova stuff? All I've seen is Basil, Hawkins, and X-Drake. I'm guessing he's on 8-cost Kid, right? This is gross. This is gross. I don't like this one bit. We're going to have to counter this. That is disgusting. And the fact that this KO trashes my life, I just can't remove it. That's very obnoxious. Well, we'll counter out of this one. I'm not sure this 2 Don's doing. But we will counter out of this one. We'll give him once more an Usahachi, and we'll give the law. Yeah, the law. We're going to get to draw a card here with Sangoro at least. Shirahoshi, sure, we can rest that later with Sanji. It's fine. Obviously not taking this out. We'll go 5 into his life. Cool, gives us 2. Let's go 6, draw a card. We get Sanji. Cool, I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Bandai, for putting these cancer cards in the game. Okay, 6 into 5. Just hoping for not too many more triggers. That's all I'm hoping for. 8 to 5. Takes the block. Luffy Taro. Don -1. Sangoro. Pass it over. Now, we are presenting a massive threat. 5 and 5. Yeah, no. Never in a million years. Not even close, my friend. What is this? This is Kid, right? This is Kid. Yeah, not even close. We should just aggro him. We should just get this right. It leaves at the top. I don't think I care what these triggers are. This is just Kid, right? Yeah. There is, like, if you want to split with the Luffys, yeah, it's just Kid. But we should just win here, I think. We'll go 7 with Sangoro, draw a card. Indie trash. Eustace Kid. Sure. Let's go 7 with Sangoro, draw a card. Let's go 7 with Zorojuro. Cool. Trash is a Lin. Let's go 7 with Leader. Let's go 8 with Luffy Taro. And then we win. Cool. Weird build of Kata. I respect the hustle trying a supernova build. But this just feels worse than the Big Mum build. I mean, he's still got the Big Mums in there, but... I mean, we got the perfect curve, right? But he chose how he played. He played very aggressive. Didn't even bother trying to take out our board. Hey, win's a win. Purple versus red purple. Let's see which is better. This hand's pretty good, right? Yeah, I like this hand. We got the Juro, we got the Sangoro. We just need to find Luffy Taro. And there he is. Cool. End the turn. Very nice. Cool. We'll just ramp up. We'll play out the Zorojuro. Get a search. Gonna take a 2k here, I think. As much as the Luffy is quite good, I think I want the 2k. Then we'll just pass it over. Very simple stuff. He's gonna ramp. Got the double ramp. That's pretty good, actually. Whoa. Okay. What the heck? How is he on 9 Don, bro? I'm on 4. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? That's insane. I had the audacity to play a character and he just ramps 4 Don. That's ridiculous. We just lose, right? I'm pretty sure we just lose. But we'll see what we can do. Wow, that is horrific. Yeah, Kid comes down already. That's abysmal. We've got to counter this, I think. I don't know what this 3 Don's for. He doesn't know what this 3 Don's for. I mean, it's Luffy Taro Sangoro again here, right? I think. And then we'll hold 1 up. This being at 7 is very annoying. Do I want to ramp in order to swing with the Sangoro? Maybe we do? We get down to 1. It's very risky, but I think we have to play very risky in this scenario. 7 will draw a card. Because it gets us 2 cards, I think it's worth it. And it gets a card out of his hand. I don't know why there's 3 Don active. Is he playing that one event? Ain't no way. If he's playing There's No Way You Could Defeat Me, I am gonna just end it all. That's suspicious. That is very suspicious that he took that. Let's go. Just keep it simple. That is suspicious, though, that he took that with all those cards. He must be bricked up. Either that or this is Lin coming. No, he's got crazy amount of bricks in his hand. Okay, he's tapping out on the Rayleighs. He's rallying. It's really good. We're gonna go with the Gum here for sure. Then 7. We'll just have to go 2-1. We'll go 1 for Gum. Don -2. Ditch. This Lin honestly might be pretty good. We probably don't need 2 though. Buff this. Resolve. Where's the 7 going? He's got to be going into life, right? He's got no Don open. Has he used his leader effect? No, he hasn't. So you're going to have 1 Don open. Yeah, we're going to counter this every time. We'll give him that and that. One Don, 2 blockers, but he had like Pistol counter last turn. Although he has now drawn 4 cards with these Rayleighs. Him being at 7 is very annoying. Really messes up my numbers. Start with 7. Gonna counter 1. Let's go another 7. Just counter. It's very simple. Can't be that bad. Sure. So we can't go for game here. I mean, we can in theory, right? But it's just not happening. So I think we need to deploy this Captain Kidd. That's going to cost 5. We don't have Gum, which is quite bad. I don't think he has much counter, though. I can't lie. Let's go 8. See what he does with an 8. This game's been crazy, man. That double ramp, quad ramp at the beginning of the game was insane. Like, you couldn't predict that. There's nothing I could have done to play around it. Gives us new Sahachi. Okay. That is something to consider. The kids... Yeah. Let's go 1 more 8. Rad Beam. Cool. We're a lot low on Don than him, actually. We can play this out for 3, and then he can't rest it. That's good to know, thinking about it. We could swing 8 into Kid here. The fact that he Rad Beamed that suggests to me he doesn't have a lot of counter. And he owed Tamada 6 earlier, right? Yeah, because we're on 8 Don. If he's got literally 0 counter, we at least get a Rayleigh. Cool. That's a win. That is a big win. Let's play this over the Zoro and then end the turn. Okay, he's slowing the game down. I don't mind this. Ditches a Bargwa. He doesn't think he can win. Ditches one of our Sangaros. He's slowing the game down, but he's speeding the game up at the same time. I don't get it. I'm a little confused. Well, I could now Lin next turn and be kind of fine with that. He's not swinging with this. He's going to give at least 1 up. So this is just going to be 8-8. Let's go no block or resolve. No trigger. Yeah, I mean, if it's 7, we'll just take the block 2. Okay. Where's it 2k? Kamazo. That'll do. 2 Dom for something. I don't know. Yeah, we're all the way up at 10 now, which is nice. You ain't swinging Rayleigh, bro. There's no way you're swinging with your blocker. Not in the face of this shit. There's no way. Yeah, it's past. Oh, we get a Gum Gum. That is incredible. That's incredible. Okay, let's go with the Lin then to start. Yeah, deploy. Dom -1. Ditch the Luffy Taro for sure. Gain a life. And then this doesn't hit a 7 though. This only hits a 6. We'll put the Rayleigh blocker at the bottom. Bottom. Then we'll go 8 here. Cool. Take that. 8 here. Cool. Take that. Do I want to go a 7 and draw a card? I think not, honestly. I think we just pass it over. Play it nice and safe. We've got the Gum Gum. It's been a good game, you know. That was it was a wild start, bro. 11 on 5. 11 on 5. We can make it 11 on 10, and then we just give him Gum Gum and a 2k. It's honestly kind of fine. Sorry, 11 on 6 is what I meant. Gum Gum. Bang bang. Ditch. Kid. Law. Law. Buff. I was hoping to get another 2k other than Usohachi, but it is what it is. We'll ditch the Usohachi here. If he wants to take out one of our Luffy Taros, he absolutely can and will. That seems sensible to me. Going at life here is a little crazy. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, you get it. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. He's got 2 Don open. I genuinely don't know what for. Let's just start with 6, draw a card. Because he needs to counter this one, obviously. Let's go 11 into Lin. I don't know what events he's got. Okay, he's got a giant. Okay, he does have a giant, which is the Bentham. Six on 6. Otama. We don't need a blocker this turn. Especially if we take out this. Let's go 11, right? 11 seems reasonable. We could even just go 13, right? It's not too bad. Yeah, this is guaranteed. Oh, it's not guaranteed. He can Gum Gum gamble, but yeah. And then we'll go 6 on 6. What he takes. Don't get some stupid trigger. Don't you dare. You can toss it over. We've grinded him out. For sure. Okay. The grinder's not over yet, boys. It's just a Bagua. He was alive. There's another Sanka at the bottom. Very nice. 7 life. Yeah, I don't need to say 3. It's fine, man. It's all good. He's going to ramp up. Let's go 8. You should really counter this one if you can. Yeah, Rad Beam. Sure. 6. Cool. Does have it. So we can't win. But that's fine. That's fine. There's no rush. There's no rush at all. Let's get him down to 1. I should have attacked for more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only need 1 for this. Let's go. We only need to attack 8 with this anyway. So let's go 8. Probably could have got him this turn, but honestly, we just didn't need to, right? we can play it slow. There's nothing he can do to win. Absolutely nothing. Not with this gargantuan hand. We've got a kid blocker. Pass it over. If he gets another Lin and removes our kid, well, we save the rest of the board and then we just win. There's the Rayleigh. That's fine. Ditches the Shanks. He's got Queen. He's still living, but it's not looking too hot, is it? Not for our hero here. Yeah, we'll just take the block 1. Just 2. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, no blocker. Yeah, he gives up. He sees the writing on the wall. He was never going to win that. I was definitely a little too cautious there. We could have aggroed him down earlier. But so after his crazy start, man, I got spooked. I'm sure that was probably quite painful for you watching me slow roll him a bit there. But I don't know. I just want to be safe. When there's no risk of us dying and we're presenting the threat, I'd rather just take it easy. GG's to our opponent, though, and let's move on. Now, this should be a tricky one. He's going first. I don't hate this hand. It's not great, though. But it could be a lot worse. We can try and fix it with the Zoro Drift. We get just like a Luffy Taro. We're in a good spot because we've got this chopper to play out. He does get the 3-cost chopper. That's a nice one. Just pass it over here. Simple. We'll obviously count his first 5. Probably just going to give the Onami, I think. Yeah, I think it's just the Onami here. Trash that there. Chopper plays out something. Chopper. Shot. Anything off the chopper? No, that's nice at least. I think I will ramp because I do want to swing 6 into this chopper and we're going to have to ramp anyway if we want to play out Luffy Taro next turn. So let's ramp once. Can we get another Zorojuro? It's not the worst. Let's do 6 here. Let it go. Go with this. Bottoming 2 of these stinks, but I really do want this Luffy Taro. We've got to get rolling, right? We've got to get rolling. Let's pass it over. Yeah, I think we have to take the Luffy Taro. Next turn, we're going Luffy Taro. Not sure which one I'll play out. Probably the Zoro, but this 7, so it's going to be 6-6. I'll counter the 2 6s and take the 7. That's going to be the move. We'll give him the hiking bear. Sure, I don't care about that. Let's go with the Kamatsu. Resolve. And we'll counter this other 6 with Kamazo. Very nice. So that's an interesting. At least we've got one. I was somewhat expecting we might not see one at all. So thankfully we did see one. I think we're just going Luffy Taro Zorojuro here. We probably keep the chopper just as counter. Let's take out the bear. Yeah, you ain't saving the bear. Be for real. You might save this, though, if you've got a 2k. In fact, he probably does have a 2k, right? And should save this. Ooh, okay. Magura. Oh, interesting. That's not a 2k, right? No, that's a 1k. Okay, well, let's go Luffy Taro, Don -1. We need to see the Lin now. Really looking for the Lin. I think we're just grabbing a 2k here. Although the army blocker's not bad for the next turn. I think I just want the 2k. Can't lie. Let's pass it over. Obviously not ramping for Gum because with that, you don't take a life into Zoro, man. You don't need me to tell you that. Yep, there's that. That's really good. This combo's great with these two. We're going to be taking some hits here for sure. So we'll counter out of this one while it's nice and small. This chopper, I think, is worse than the kid. Oh, I don't like that. That is cringe. We'll counter 1. Gonna have to take this. Nah, that's not good. That is good. No Lin. No Lin is bad. He's on 7. We're on 8. I have nothing to play out. It's quite poor. This is quite poor. I think we're just playing. I think we're just swinging, actually. Are we just using all our Don to swing though? That seems bad. Do we ever just play this and play nothing off it? That feels horrific. That feels horrific. I mean, we kind of don't have anything else. We could just play the blocker Sanji, but then we have one less 2k in hand, which doesn't feel good either. Not with this many characters on the board. Okay, maybe most things get removed. Okay. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. We even got rid of that. Wow. Okay, there is a chance here. It's not a good one, but there is a chance. If we can stay at 1 here, but we still need to see that Linlin. We really need to see that Linlin to heal up to 2. Ooh, that's terrifying. That dragon is bad. That dragon's bad. Dragon's bad. We're going to go with the giant here. No blocker. Go with the giant. 1, 2. Ditch one of these Luffys, I think. Buff the leader. No Linlin. Not good. We can counter out this, though. Go no blocker. Usohachi. Bonkre. And the dragon we block. Need to see Linlin. Oh, no Linlin. Yeah, it's not looking good. He's on 9, so we can actually do Luffy Sanji here. But the fact that we don't have any Gum-Gums, that sucks. That sucks. Start with that. If we can clear the board, we don't necessarily need a blocker, although he very well could have a rush unit in his hand. His best one is Dragon, which is 9/9, which we can get out of. So if we can remove his entire board, we don't actually need a blocker. I think that's going to be the move, right? Yeah, I think so. So we go 7 here. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13, 11, 13, 14. We definitely have all cancel. We choose all of them, though. And we go all but 1. Cool. And then you take. I guess you can counter this. I mean, I don't really see the point, but you can counter this. It'd be a little wild if you did. If he has, like, Kidden Killers, that's how we die here. If he has, like, multiple Kidden Killers. Because the hand's just not very good into that. Right, it's 9, 10. We can't counter the 9s. This needs to be a 2k or a Gum-Gum. That's unlucky there. That is unlucky. Ooh. Yeah, unlucky. If we'd seen a Linlin, we might have had a chance there. That was definitely winnable, but Zoro's a tough matchup for Luffy. They're just so fast. And we got the suboptimal curve for what it's worth. But either way, GG's to our opponent. Let's move on. So let me know, what do you think of Purple Luffy going into this format? I think he's probably going to be one of the top decks. Just at a baseline, not being hit by the bans, and being pretty reasonable into some of the decks that are coming up, is pretty good. You definitely do struggle with some of the aggro decks. Bello Betty in particular, it's hard. You really need to see Linlins, and I am considering going up to 4 Linlins, and cutting down maybe the Luffy to 1. Not 100% on that, but the Linlin does seem extremely important, especially into those aggro matchups. I had a game against Zoro. and just didn't see one, and it was close. It was winnable if we'd seen a Linlin. So I think 4 Linlins may well be the way going forwards. However, the rest of this list I think is very straightforward. You're not going to change this very much. I'm loving this deck. If you are too, make sure you leave a like and a subscribe on the video, and you'll have more Purple Luffy content before you know it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.